Okay. Well, I don't have enough wood to make the full thing. Shoot.
Well, I probably don't need all the wood that I've got, so I'm going to drop it down and just drop off whatever you don't use. Here they come. Oh, hello.
Hello. Okay, so it looks like the fork bots cannot. They cannot swim.
Okay.
Doesn't stop them from being kind of jerks, but they don't swim.
Did everything get collected? Yes, it did. Good. Okay, well, that was nice and easy.
Oh,
so
there's another one over here. Yeah, so...
Oh, yeah.
The orange guys are definitely the most threatening of the bots that will break our crops. And yeah, if they can't get it, perfect. And then yeah, eventually saw blade on the waterfront.
I really can't wait for that. Like, at all. That is going to be ridiculously fun.
Okay, can I make one of these? Let's see.
So make some steps so that I can get down. Go. Okay. Right. So with this, just need to pop on the controls and we're golden. Everything all right over there?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the craft time for the engine, and it is long.
How long is long in this case?
I mean, it's like 2 minutes.
Yeah. To be fair though, as a YouTuber, 2 minutes of just having to wait, that sounds like an eternity.
Yeah, it's not fun. I spent a lot of my first... did you pull crops off the island?
Nope.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Well,
what happened?
Got, I think maybe a bot got to it. There was still some crops left, but not all of it. Well, it's no biggie. I do see one bot in the distance though, in the water. So I think they did.
One of them probably got on there. And,
yeah,
that's a bit of a shame.
Well, it's fine. We still got a number of our seeds left, so I'm not terribly heartbroken. But yeah, we will defend better. Dang, I was really hoping that it'll come from one direction. But I was taking it too lightly.
Well, to be fair, I mean, you know, this is one for sciencing as well.
Yep.
I think this should now be good enough.
Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
I gotta go back to the garage. I don't have a seat.
Have we got the means to make one?
So the advanced seats require a lot more. I'm pretty sure... Here. Do you have any circuit... Well, here. I'm just gonna dump scrap wood. I don't know if it needs any component kits. Scrap metal. And electronic circuit boards. I think it's those. If you want to go back to the garage and see if you can make another seat, I think that's what's required.
Yeah, happily. Let's see if this works. Oh, of course, yeah, I need to add up to this. Is that not bad?
Gosh, really? Is that what I'm going to do?
Might be it's not powerful enough anymore. Oh, of course, I need to hook it up to... I forgot that I needed to connect the fuel tank. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the things I really enjoy about scrap mechanic is the fact that the efficiency of your designs is based on what you make.
Yep.
Where there are a lot of games like this where it's just like it's basically a crafting game.
Yeah, you just
take
make
X
gathering
components.
vehicle. You
Yeah,
make hauling
exactly.
vehicle. You make mine. Yeah. I would love to play like a... Oh, hey! Hey!
Wow.
I found the chest! And
Hey!
secondary resource collector. They were down the coast.
That amuses me greatly. I'm fairly certain I took a wrong turn. I need to go back.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, washed up on shore. Yeah, it did.
Well, that's fantastic, though.
Yeah, super nice.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's some more wood and metal. Yes, I can do things.
You wanted the scrap driver seat, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, getting it made now.
Because, yeah, we need to find cotton before I can do too much else. Let's see, can I make another tire? Oh, right, because I've hooked this up.
And yeah, Survival is coming out tomorrow at some point. Not 100% on what time tomorrow, but we know that it is tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some official place that we could check. But that would be, well, I don't know. We could. I guess from my perspective, I already have it, so...
Oh, I am going to have to mute myself on Discord for a second.
Ah, sure.
Okay.
He is gone. I now have the chat. Goodbye. Aavak, I am king. Hello, everyone. I guess my own audience. How you guys doing? Let's see. Can you plant dirt on car? No, you cannot plant dirt on anything, unfortunately. I'm going to have to hook this up. Need to get a water gatherer later. I want to get that saw blade down. But yeah, I truly have no idea when multiplayer will be coming out. Hopefully relatively soon, so you guys don't have to wait too long, but you really never know with games. Okay. So I've two of the... Nope. So I've got 3 tires. I do have my engine. I need to go find one of these jerk bots. Let's see if I can go find another jerkbot and punch. Let's see, is multiplayer coming on release? I thought multiplayer didn't work yet. What, for scrap? Because multiplayer's been in scrap mechanic since forever. I would assume that multiplayer survival is going to be in the game, but not great. That's the usual assumption when it comes to early access survival games, is that it'll work, ish. Okay, please tell me the resources here have respawned. They have not. This is a travesty. Let's see if we can find something else. So I gotta find a fork bot. I gotta kill it and get his scrap. I need his bits because I can't make anything. I guess I'll hit up that building. That's a big enough building to hopefully have what I need. Oh, multiplayer comes out tomorrow rather than the survival comes out. Mixed them up one more time than several times I said it. Sorry, I'm getting really hungry, which is just thoroughly distracting. Along with the, I mean, there's several factors in terms of me not being able to brain right now. A lot of it has to do with the fact that, yeah, super hungry. This game's also super jittery and some other things. Eat something, you goof. I'm gonna give it another like half hour ish. I want Aavak and I to feasibly finish our cars. Have, you know, a couple minutes of driving around with him, and then I'll be like, hey, this is a good stopping point. Because I need food, and
I have returned to Wanda needing food.
I do need food. But I'll give us a little bit. I'll give us a little bit before I'm like, I must go eat. Just because I want to finish our vehicles.
It is honestly one of the things that the fasting and stuff like that has definitely been really cool about. Is just that I can mentally turn off my hunger.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's inconvenient for me to be hungry right now, and then it's just like, I'm not hungry anymore. Perfect. There is a downside in that if you do it too much, you have to be aware that you need to mentally turn your hunger back on again. And it's very easy to forget sometimes.
I don't think I could ever do that. I like eating too much. I like flavor too much.
Oh yeah, absolutely. One of the honestly a consequence of it, and this is contrary to what a lot of people have said about fasting, in that they lose their interest in food. I gained a new appreciation of it, and definitely smells. Like there's at a level that I can appreciate cooking now that I don't think I had before. Hello. I am back at base. Please tell me I picked up the kit. Oh, thank goodness. I thought for a horrible second there that in chatting with the raiders who joined me that I forgot to pick up the seat. But no, I did not.
Awesome.
I'm not that
Yeah, if we had cotton handy, it wouldn't be so bad. But we cannot actually make a seat without that really garbage craft bot in the beginning. I would like to go joyriding to find a bunch of cotton at some point, but we've had other tasks.
Right, so with all of this set up, I'm more or less ready to set up a drill at this point. How expensive are drills to make, though?
They're pricey. You should have one already.
Oh yeah, I've got one right now, but I was wondering about having like two.
I want to say it's 30 regular metal and 20 of the tier 2 metal, which isn't so bad. It's very much within the range of like totally doable.
Right. I'm gonna grab, because it is so much easier not to have to worry about a controller. So I'm just gonna do the whole unicorn thing again.
Yep. And if you want to be real lazy,
Which I always do.
you can just leave the drill like just disconnected until you get close to the rocks, and then just connect it to your singular engine.
That does sound especially lazy, yeah. What I'm wondering, can you use a switch to effectively control current?
I
Like,
wish.
you know how you can in... Oh, you can't, can you, damn. I was going to say,
Yeah, I
you know how
know.
you can in Oni. That's so convenient, though.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I think I will go the route, then, of having the secondary engine. And then just have a switch to control that.
We do still have the scrap engine sitting around.
Yeah, yeah, I'll grab that one, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to be using it. Well, I guess I have a controller in my inventory, so I'm just going to use that on the saw blades until I have enough resources to make a second proper engine.
What is it for the switch? There. What have I not got? Scrap metal. Oh. Oh. I don't understand what I don't have right now.
Put it in the chest to the left. Or disconnect the chest to the left.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right,
so
okay.
I now have kind of a resource set up. Eventually, what I'd like to do is actually have both of those chests hooked up. And so it's kind of a universal inventory, and we just have to toss it in there, craft with it, and not have to carry around all the crafting resources with us constantly.
Oh, that's cool.
So you do clothes, transfer from one world to the next. Yes, which is why I look considerably less singed than Aavak does.
Hey, this is apocalypse chic, I'll have you know. But I do like the whole chest setup there, where it goes in one side and comes out the other.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
the resource piping makes a lot of sense. It's a little expensive, but it makes a lot of sense.
Let's hook this up. Donk. Right. Okay, do you mind if I grab our chompy friend over here?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'll just have a resource collector grabbing my wood, and then I'll go get a chomper myself. Because yeah, if we can have both of our rigs kind of independently capable of gathering and processing resources, it should make life a lot easier on the both of us.
Yeah. There we go. Now, the question is... Oh, this is now heavy. Yeah, that shouldn't surprise me, though. Actually, let me move this bit.
Beeswax, that's plenty.
Dunk. And I need to make this engine a bit stronger. There we go. Okay. It is still... If I'm driving forward, this vehicle does not want to turn. Which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but... where are the nearest rocks? Okay, I'm gonna go and test out my unicorn drilling platform. Don't have the greatest faith in it, if I'm honest, but...
By the way, having the resource collector on the front helps a lot.
I was about to say that. Would it be able to immediately pick things up?
It can. The trick is really it just has to be to pass over them, but it's a lot easier to have that happen when
See,
you
I've got all sorts of ideas now of like a proper like team vehicle with one person driving and the other person operating like a crane with the drills on it and the resource gatherer.
Yeah, could work.
Because it wouldn't be that hard to control. You could even have a proper cab in there. So the person sits in a cab and then controls the articulated like crane arm from there.
You would need a heavier vehicle. That's the one thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You need a vehicle that was, well, at least as heavy, but more than likely heavier than the arm itself. Though if you make the arm out of wood and the vehicle itself out of metal, that might not be too bad.
I was thinking just having the ability to switch between tires and just like wooden legs that stick into the ground. I bet that could work.
Oh yeah, definitely. I made a few walking vehicles back when I played it the first time. Mind you, not all of them were particularly good. They worked, but again, it was a case of they did the job, but they just didn't do the job well.
By the way, do you still have that seat?
Do I? No, I popped it into the chest.
Okay, I just have to find which chest, I guess.
I'm fairly certain it was the right one on the...
Oh, you're correct. I am blind.
No. It's very easy to miss thing. Especially when you're hungry.
Yes. Okay. Time to make the most bare bones vehicle as I am critically low on resources.
I'm just driving around here with my little radio on the vehicle. Let's spin up the drill. Problem I get with this drill is more trying to remain on target once it connects. That's why I think an arm would be better. So the vehicle itself doesn't move, but you can move the drill a bit more.
Yeah, I had honestly the same thought when I was working on my own in solo, that it would be easier to have sorry,
I mean, when you think...
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it would be easier to have an independent crane or whatnot instead of trying to.
Well, that didn't go well.
Around. Ah, distractible. Where did my metal go? No. Ah, that's where my metal went. What would it require to make a pump in a water tank?
I think one of the bigger problems with the drill is because it's spinning. If you move into anything other than head on, it will
Bounce
deflect.
off? Yeah. I think having two drills
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
running
thinking.
counter to each other.
Yeah, much like real life drilling equipment. You know, you
Yeah.
have a head with several drills spinning in such a way that they kind of cancel out each other's momentum.
Looking at this, we have enough resources to make 2 metal blocks. The only thing is we're going to need more water. So you're either going to have to make a water pumping system or just hand collect it.
Well, hand collecting wouldn't necessarily be that much of a problem, honestly.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You just have to do 2 buckets to 2 bottles of water and repeat that a couple more times to get the drill. Not bad, but there's an automation for it, and it just feels bad to do it any other way.
Yeah. It's like in Factorio.
Yeah,
It's a whole game about automation, so handcrafting feels wrong.
I'm okay with handcrafting in Factorio to some things. It's hand gathering that makes me hate myself.
I'm I don't know. I think it's just a pleasant kind of additional challenge for me to do the whole, like, outside of the actual achievement, because I don't really care too much for achievement hunting, but more just why spend time doing this when I can just make a factory do it? It feels like more
Yeah. No, that's
more
that's very
interesting
true.
to have to build up the capacity of the factory to be able to do everything I want to do. So the moment I unlock assemblers, I tend to kind of veer away from doing stuff myself, unless obviously on YouTube I don't want to slow things down, because that is a much slower way of playing the game. The pacing is far different if you're insisting on crafting everything.
There are specific mods that I really like that you can research multiple times to just allow you to craft faster. And yeah, they're cheesy, but it is kind of nice.
Well, to be honest, Factorio is much like RimWorld in that. Oh, no attacking my vehicle, you little scam. Mind you, I should have just ran into you with the drill. I think it just tried to avoid the drill. That's hilarious. It was about to walk into the drill, and then it was like, no, back off. That was quite amusing to watch. But yeah, I was going to say, it was much like RimWorld. A lot of the fun of Factorio is in the mods. And especially when it's a single-player game, you play it in whatever way you want to play it. Now, do robots specifically target things like the resource gathering and stuff like that? I know they'll target a car if you're in it, but will they target those things just because?
Not specifically, but if they're in the way, they will.
Right. Okay.
And they'll be jerks about it.
Oh, now that was interesting. My Cruncher. Oh, that's brilliant. I could just back the Cruncher up towards the cargo holder, and it'll grab resources out of it. That's actually pretty cool. Ugh, I really need to redesign this car. I was hoping that it would be a lot more controllable, but it's really not. Let's see if adjusting some of the engine. Maybe we don't need all-wheel drive. That's causing me more problem than not. Oh, that is so much more controllable now. A little bit. Maybe I was singing its praises too soon. How's your car going?
Well, gosh. It actually functions. It does exactly what it needs to do. But I think using the word car is an insult to vehicles.
I see. And by eat, I mean just drink lots of milk.
Alright, I was going to use a controller with this. Okay. Do have my controller. What the heck? Okay, let's not do that again. But no, suffice to say, this is not the most proud creation I have ever created. It is very much a beast of scarcity.
Yeah, the steering system that I've built is nowhere near good enough. There's too much power at the back and not enough power at the front to there's not enough weight at the front, basically. So there's no traction for the steering. It's a bit of a pain.
Oh gosh.
Sounds like you're having a fun time though.
So apparently putting a saw blade on a controller
Right.
is embarrassing.
Why?
It does a very slow 360. And then another very slow 360. It does not saw. I need to go find some more control bits. Or another engine. Well, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it, I have a vehicle that actually moves at a reasonable speed, as stupid as it is. I go fast. Okay. It might have too much of a turning radius, though. It breakdances. I give up. I'm just gonna hammer. Alright, but you've got the munch beast. I'm gonna have to hand refine these. Alright, whatever. You're right, just... oh gosh. Hammering things in the direction of the resource collector is very cathartic. So apparently I live somewhat near a military base, which I didn't know about until today. But apparently they're doing, like, military-grade helicopter training all at once. I've just been hearing Chinooks just flying over every couple of hours. It's just off-putting because I'm not used to the sound. I used to have to deal with it when I lived in California. But otherwise it's you know, normally pretty quiet here, except for, like, the biplanes that go over. But military-grade helicopters, now that's a new thing. Unless I've lost you again. There's a possibility. Did I make that other? I have no idea. Let's see, biplanes. Sorry, not biplanes, twin prop. Yeah, you can still hear me. It's such a weird Discord bug. Yeah, the Vac's still talking. I figured as much. I just... oh gosh. This thing is an insult to vehicles everywhere. Yeah, I don't... I'm just gonna walk this poor puppy back. This would have been faster if I just did it all by hand. Oh, one way or another. Maybe we should, let's see, can I... Just gonna harvest some of this wood. Because I'd like to have a vehicle that is at least capable of forward movement. TeamSpeak might not be a bad idea. Maybe. Discord works 90% of the time. It's just today it just doesn't give a dang. But it's also one of those that I'm getting pretty close to my limit on scrap survival. I usually do about 6 hours before I'm just kind of like, eh. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to use this as a convenient excuse to throw in the towel, at least for now, and then come back with fresher, hopefully fresher netcode on both fronts whenever we schedule our next thing. Can you shorten the turning bar? I've considered it. Realistically, what I'm going to do is actually turn this thing around, keep it wide, and leave enough space for some other things. I'm going to try and reconnect to Discord. Gotcha. Could be on my end, too. I just wasn't seeing him speak. It's not muted. I have no idea. Okay. So what do I need to make that secondary tire? More wood. How much do I have now? 73. That is a bleak amount of wood. Okay. Well, I think Discord is just thrown in the towel. Maybe we can fix this. Yeah, kept Aavak on this whole time, but now I can't hear Wander. I think whatever the Discord bug is, it is pervasive and it is an actual problem. And then he's back. Well, back on my end at the very least. Yeah, whatever it is bad. Okay. You know, the one unfortunate thing is, for a giant field, there's like no walks around here. I was really expecting we'd have a small population of them. Because we might actually have to, you know, farm. That's a weird feeling, and I don't like that. Okay. Extra bearing, extra tire. Take off the engine, take off the seat, take off this thing, take off that. You up. Gosh, you utter horror of a design. Get rid of the button, get rid of the controllers. Let's get rid of that stuff. This is the most bare bones vehicle I think I have made in a very, very long time. That even? No. That even. Yeah, it is even. Doesn't look like it on my end. Where's the other one? The guy here at Aavak is back. He is back. Okay. Well, I guess, seeing as this is super busted, we should probably just call it here. This was an absolute blast, and it was real fun. And I can't wait to come back with better netcode and better functionality. And hopefully in a week, things will be slightly less jittery on my end. Probably not. And, yeah, less jittery on my end, and hopefully Discord will be less problematic on yours. Or mine? I truly have no idea whose side it is. But whatever it is, this is a problem. So thanks for joining me on this. This was really fun. I guess you're... Wait, no, you can probably hear me still. Maybe? I don't know. One way or another. Yeah, it doesn't want to play nice. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Well... Have an absolutely lovely rest of your night, Aavak. I'm gonna go get a, I don't know, quesadilla or something. This is food time.